Now I am going to show you another type of crochet called filet crochet. Another type of crochet called filet. Filet is the normal, with the normal trebles and chains, we are going to bring about a figure or any picture. It is almost the same as any cross stitch picture. Cross stitch patterns, you can follow any cross stitch pattern and bring it in your crochet, for which you have to just count the squares and do the pattern. For each square, see, you have the filled squares and you have the open boxes. For each square you need to make 1 treble, 2 chains and 1 treble. Now I will show you how to calculate and count the squares. See, now for this picture you just have to count the number of squares. Just count the number of squares. You have 30 squares. If you have 30 squares, for each square you have to make a foundation chain of 3 chains for each square. So we have 30 squares, so 30 into 3 you will need 90 chains. Okay, first you have to make 90 chains. Make 90 chains for each square. For the starting square, for the end the first stitch, you need one more. See, that is 4 chains for each square. So 1, 2, 3, 4. For the next square you need only 3, because this line is common for both the squares. So 3 for each square, and for the first one it is 4. So you have 30 squares, into 3 will be 90 chains, and for the first one you need to do one more. So you need to do 91 chains. And to make this box, this is a standing line, which is, for the standing line you are going to make a treble. A treble is equivalent to 3 chains. So you have to make 3 chains. So 90 chains for 30 squares plus one chain extra. So 91 chains plus 3 chains. So it will be 94 chains. 94 chains. And for making one box is equal to 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. On top also it is 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. Supposing this is the base chain, starting with 3 chain, miss 2, make 2 chains and 1. See, this is one box. Now you can see this is one box. Suppose you want to do the next box. Next box will be again, next box has to involve 4. So this will be the common for both boxes, this chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then your treble will come here. This is the next box. See, now you can see this is the next box, which involves 2 chains, 1 treble. Then the next box. Next box will be again, after missing 2, 1 treble, 2 chains. So this is the open box. You can see open boxes here. See, here also you can see open boxes. For open boxes you have to make the box as 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. But if you have a filled box, for a filled box you have to do See, supposing you are doing an open, this is an open box. If it is a filled box, instead of these 2 chains, you have to do 2 trebles, which is totally 4 trebles. Now I show you even more clearly. Now I will show you. This is the foundation chain. Now in the foundation chains, if you are going to start the boxes, for an open box, you need to start with 3 chain. This 3 chain is counted as 1 treble. Then if it is an open box, you make another 2 chains, miss 2 stitches here, and in the third one you make a treble. This is one open box. Now another open box is again 2 chains, miss 2 chains here, and in the next third one you make a treble. This is another open box. Another open box. These are the open boxes. Supposing you need to do a filled box, it is, instead of these 2 chains, we make 2 trebles and then again a treble. So one filled box consists of 4 trebles. One open box consists of 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. So this treble is common for both boxes. So supposing you need to do the next, again one more filled box, you only need to do 3. You only need to do 3 because this is common for both. Now you can see this is one box and this is next box. This is a filled box, this is also a filled box. Just to show you the difference, I am showing you in a different color. This is an open box. Open box also consists of 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches, which has 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. Again see the next box, 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble. It involves 4 stitches here. You can see 4 stitches. It involves 4 stitches here. Here also it involves 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see the 4 stitches. So again now if you want to do one more open box, then it is 2 chains, 1 treble. Miss 2 chains here. So this 4 stitches involve one box. Now again if you want to do the next closed box, then you just have to do 3. So which includes, including this one, it will become 4. So this is one closed box, this is one open box. You can see the closed box here. One more open box, or if you want one more, see, one more open box. Just keep on doing. We just have to count the squares. Count the squares, whatever. See, if you have 2 closed boxes, so you make 2 closed boxes like this. Then if you want 3 open boxes, you make 3 open boxes like this. Now I will show you how to crochet the filet pattern. Any pattern, any cross stitch pattern can be done in filet crochet. Filet crochet I will show you. Now I will show you how to make this pattern, this chick pattern. I will show you how to calculate the number of chains you have to, the foundation chains, the number of chains, how many you have to take for this pattern. First, you just make one box extra on all the 4 sides. The pattern is like this. See, after this pattern, on this side one box is extra. Here you take one box extra, this side one box extra, and this side one box. Depending on the size you want, at least one box extra you have to take on all four sides. Suppose you want to make a bigger like a cushion cover or a bigger square or a bigger pattern, then after this is the graph. This is the graph, the pattern, the chick pattern. After the pattern, whatever number of boxes extra you want, you can take. Now I have taken only one box extra on all sides and include that box also and count the number of boxes. When you count the number of boxes, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 boxes. So 17 boxes. I already told you for each box you need 3 chains for one box. 3 chains, that is for one box you need 4 chains, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. But once you finish the first box, for the second box you need only 1, 2, 3, because this one treble is common for both the boxes. For this box and this box, is one treble is common. So you can ignore this one chain. So let's calculate. For one box you need 3 chains. For the last one you need one more extra. So you have 17 boxes into 3 chains. It will be 52, and after doing 52 chains, for the last box you need one more chain. So that will be plus 1, that is equal to 53 chains. See, you have 53 chains, and after 53 chains, to start with the first treble you need 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. See, to start the first chain, the first treble. To start the first treble, whenever you are going to start a new row, and if you are going to make a treble, you have to start with 3 chains. This 3 chain is counted as the first treble. So add this 3 chains. So 53 plus 3, that will be 56. Then for the open box you need 2 chains and 1 treble. Now you add this 2 chains as well. So plus 2 will be 58. So totally you need to take 58 chains for the foundation row. Now I will show you again, tell you again. See, for each box you need 3 chains. So we have 17 boxes here. For 17 boxes into 3 will be 52, and for the last box you need one more chain. So plus 1 will be 53, and this starting 3 chain is equivalent to the first treble. For the treble you need 3 chains. So you add 3 chains, that will come up to 56. Again 2 chains for the open box, first box. So add this 2 chains, it comes up to 58. After making 58 chains, we have to make a treble. Treble, how to calculate the treble? Where will you do the treble? You are going to do the treble from here, from this chain, in this chain. If you do it in this chain, you cannot count from here because your hook will be here. When you make the treble, your hook will be here. So from here you have to count and come to this point. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So from the hook you have to make a treble in the 9th chain from the hook. I think when I do the chains in the yarn with the thread, you will understand even more better. So now I will show you how to start this and make the fillet, the foundation chain. Now we are going to do 58 chains. Now I will show you how to make the foundation chain. We are going to make 58 chains. So first make a slip knot like this, or you can make the slip knot with the hook. Yarn over hook, bring the hook down outside, again turn up, yarn over hook, pull out. This is how you make a slip knot with the hook. Now we are going to start doing 58 chains. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 52 and 53 for the foundation. 53 because it is 17 into 3 is 52 plus 1 for the foundation. 53 we have done. Now we have to do 3 chain for the first treble. So 1, 2, 3 chain for the first treble. So it stands like this, and 2 chains for the first box. 2 chains for the first box. So totally we have done 58 chains. Now we have to do 1 treble in the 9th chain from hook. So from the hook you calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In the 9th chain you have to make 1 treble, which is yarn over, into the chain, pull out. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you can see the first open box, the square has been done. See, this is the 53rd chain, then 3 chain for the first treble. This 3 chain is counted as the first treble, then these 2 chains for the box and 1 treble for the 1 treble to complete the box. Now we are going to make the next open box, which is 2 chains, miss 2 stitches and 1 treble in the next chain. Now you can see the second box. This is an open box, second box, 1 box, second box. Now we are going to make the third box. 2 chains, miss 2 chains, continue doing like this till the end of the chain. So 2 chains, miss 2 stitches, 1 treble, 2 chains, miss 2 chains, make 1 treble in the next chain, 2 chains, miss 2 chains and 1 treble in the next chain, 2 chains, miss 2 chains and 1 treble in the next chain, continue making open boxes. Now we have come to the end of the chain, last chain. We have made open boxes. Now we have done the open boxes. We have come to the end of the row and we have done open boxes. Now we have 17 boxes. The required number is 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17 boxes. Now next row is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 closed boxes, and the remaining is open boxes. So first we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open boxes. I will show you. Now for making the next row, we have to, again we are going to make only trebles. So if you are starting the next row, you have to start with 3 chains. 3 chain for a treble. This 3 chains is equivalent to 1 treble. After making 3 chains, now we are going to turn. Only then we can continue working on the next, the next row. So after making 3 chains, turn the work as if you would turn a page. Like the finished work is like this, you turn it like this. See, you have completed the work. Turn it as if you would turn a page. Now you can see I have done 3 chain turn. Now for the open box, you need 2 chains. Then 1 treble on the first treble. So yarn over, go into the treble. Now you can see 1 open box on top of the first row. The first open box on top of the first row. Now we have to do 5 open boxes continuously. So 1, next box will be 2 chains, 1 treble into the, just exactly on the treble. If you do it in the space, you will not get the square. You have to do exactly on top of the treble. So now you have 2 open boxes. Next one is 2 chains, a treble, again 2 chains, a treble on top of the treble, again 2 chains, a treble on top of the treble, now you can see 5 open boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open boxes. Now we need to do 6 closed boxes. For 6 closed boxes, what we need to do, for the first closed box, instead of the 2 chains, we are going to make 2 trebles in this space. So 1, 2 trebles in the space, 1 treble in the treble, exactly on top of the treble. Now you can see all these boxes are open boxes. This is a closed box. Next box is again, instead of the 2 chains, you make 2 trebles into the space, one treble in the treble. Now you can see 2 boxes, here 2 open boxes, on top you have 2 closed boxes. Same way continue and do 5 closed boxes. So which will be 2 trebles in the space, 1 treble in the treble. So 2 trebles in the space, one treble in the exactly in the treble. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to do the fifth one. One, two, three, four, five, 6. You have 6 closed boxes. First 5 open boxes, 6 closed boxes, and according to the pattern, the remaining is open boxes. So we make 2 chains, 1 treble in the next treble, again 2 chains, 1 treble in the next treble, 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 2 chains, 1 treble in the next treble. This is the starting treble. For the starting treble we made 3 chains. So in the third chain you make a treble, the last point. Now you can see as required we have 5 open boxes, 6 closed boxes, and the remaining open boxes. Now we have to do the next row. For the next row, see, when you calculate, we are coming like this, we are working like this, again returning like this, again like this, again like this. So you have to count according to the direction. You can even mark it with a pencil and then keep a track of the direction in which you are working any row. You have to see, count from this side or this side. Now first base we did this direction. Now the second row we have completed like this. Now again 3 chain turn and we are going to continue like this. For the next row we have 4 open boxes and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 closed boxes and 3 open boxes. Now we are in this row, we are in the third row, 4 open boxes, 10 closed boxes and 3 open boxes. Now we are going to work on that. To start the next row, you have to, for a treble, you have to start with 3 chains. This 3 chain is counted as the first treble. Then turn as if you would turn a page. Turn. And for the first open box, you need 2 chains and 1 treble in the next treble. Now you have 1 open box. You need 4 open boxes. So 2, 3, 4 open boxes. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 open boxes. Then next is a closed box. We have to do 10 closed boxes. So instead of the chain, we are making trebles, 2 trebles in the space. Now you can see one closed box. Two closed boxes. Now below you have continuous trebles. See, here you had open boxes, so it was easy to do the filled boxes, like one treble on treble, two trebles in the space, and one treble on treble, two trebles in space, one treble on treble. Now how do we count on these trebles, because continuously we have trebles? So how to count making the open box, how to make the closed box? For the closed box we need 4 trebles. This one treble is common for this box and this box, so we need only 3 extra for the next box. Already this treble is there, so make only 3 extra for the next box. So we have already done 2 boxes. Now for the third box you need to do 1, 2, 3. So third box is over. 1, 2, third box is over. Next fourth box. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fourth box is over. 1, 2, 3. Fifth box is over. 1, 2, 3. Sixth box is over. 1, 2, 3. Seventh box is over. 1, 2, 3. Eighth box is over. Ninth box is coming on top of an open box, so it is easy. Just make 2 trebles in the space, 1 treble on the treble. Ninth box is over. Tenth box is over. See, from here we have 10 boxes, 10 closed boxes. Now the remaining 3 are open boxes, so it will be 2 chains, 1 treble, 2 chains, 1 treble, 2 chains, third row is over. Now for the fourth row, again count. Fourth row again we are going to start from here. Again count 2 open boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 closed boxes and 3 open boxes. So for the next row, start with 3 chain, which is equivalent to 1 treble, and turn. So we have 2 open boxes. So 1, 2, 1 treble in the treble, again 2 chain, 1 treble in the treble. We have 2 open boxes, 12 closed boxes, which is 1 extra this side and 1 extra this side. So we can calculate it like that. See, this is the previous row we just finished. We have 1 box extra this side and continue, and 1 closed box extra this side. So we can continue working like that, because just check whether the previous row is correct. Then you can blindly follow from here to here, 1 box extra this side, 1 box extra this side. So see, after this 1 extra this side, and after this closed box 1 extra this side. So continue working till there. You don't even have to keep counting. In the open boxes you do 2 trebles, 1 treble on the treble, then continue working 1 treble in each. Just make trebles in each treble, because we have calculated till what we have to do. Now we have come to the end, and as the picture says, we have to do 1 extra closed box than the previous row. 1 extra closed box than the previous row, and the remaining 3 will be open boxes. So 2 chain, 1 treble on treble, again 2 chains, 1 treble on treble, again 2 chains, 1 treble on treble, which means on the 3rd chain. Fourth row is over. You can see the pattern taking shape. Now I will show you how to do the next row. Start with 3 chain, turn, now we are going to do the 4th row is over. Now we are going to do the 5th row. 5th row is 2 open, 4 filled boxes, 4 open, 5 filled boxes and 2 open. You can calculate as 2, 4, 4, 5, 2. Now next row is going to be 2, 4, 4, 5, 2. That is, start with 2 open boxes. So for the treble, start with 3 chain, turn, 2 chains for the open box, 1 treble on treble, now we have 2 open boxes, then we need to do 4 closed boxes. So 1 closed box, increase by 3, 3, 3. Two closed boxes, three closed boxes, four closed boxes. Anyway, let's check. This is one closed box, another 3 is the second, another 3 is the third, another 3 is the fourth. So I've made one extra. So we need 4 closed boxes. Now we are going to do 4 open boxes, which will be 2 chains, miss 2, and 1 treble. So this is 1, miss 2 and 1 treble, 2, miss 2 and 1 treble, 3, miss 2 and 1 treble, 'So we have 4 open boxes. Then we have 5 closed boxes, which will be 1, 2, 3. One closed box, 2, 3, 4, 5 closed boxes. Then the remaining 2 is open boxes. So 2 chains, treble on top of the treble, again 2 chains, treble on top of the treble, we have finished 5 rows. The 5th row we have come like this. Now we are going to do the 6th row, row number 6. 2 open boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4 closed boxes, 1 open box, 4 closed boxes, 1 open box, 4 closed boxes, 1 open box. So it will be 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. Three chain, turn, we have 2 open boxes, then 4 closed boxes. So the closed box consists of 3. So this is one closed box. We need to do 4. 1, 2, 3. So this is one second closed box. Third closed box. Fourth closed box. Anyway, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the first one, 3 for the second one, 3 for the third one, 3 for the fourth one. 4 closed boxes, and we need 1 open box for the 1 miss 2 and 1 treble. Again 4 closed boxes. Now you can see 2 closed boxes. Three, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1 open box, again 4 closed boxes. Four closed boxes. and one open box. The last one is a open box. Four closed boxes and one open box. Now 6th row is over. Next 7th row, start with 3 chain, turn. 7th row is one open box, four closed boxes. So it is 1, 2, 3. This is one closed box. Two closed boxes. One, two, three. One, two, three, four closed boxes, then one open box. One open box, 5 closed boxes, five closed boxes, again one open box, now you can see 5 closed boxes, one open box, then again 3 closed boxes, one, two, three closed boxes, then in the end it is 2 open boxes. The last 2 are going to be open boxes. So Now next row, 8th row starting with 3 chain, turn. 8th row is first 2 are open boxes. So 2 chain, treble on top of the treble, again 2 chain, treble on top of the treble. So 2 open boxes, and the rest, the whole row is full of filled boxes except the last one. So continue doing filled boxes. And one last open box. So we just have to keep on doing closed boxes, which means just continue doing with trebles in each stitch and space. But as you do, you can count the number of boxes you are making. Just verify. After completing each row, you just have to check whether you have done correct. Otherwise, you will have to rip open. It is time consuming to do it again. So it is always better to check. At the end of every row, check whether you have done the same number of boxes, the blocks, filled blocks and open blocks. Now the last one is an open box. So 2 chains and 1 treble in the last stitch. Now you can see the last one is an open box. The whole thing is a filled block. Now we are going to do the 9th row. 9th row is again 1 open box, 3 turn, 2 chains, 1 treble in the next treble, and the whole row is full of, the whole row is only filled boxes. except the last two. So keep doing filled boxes, that is keep doing continuously, one treble in each stitch. At the same time you have to count the number of boxes. Here you cannot compromise. Supposing you need to do 4 boxes, if you do 3, so you cannot think that you can adjust it in the next row, because the pattern will become wrong. There are n number of filet patterns available. You get figures, you get floral motifs, you get floral patterns, n number of cross stitch patterns also you can apply. But one thing you cannot do in this filet is you cannot change the colors according to the pattern. You have to do only one single color, only one single shade yarn or thread can be used for filet. But what you can do is to highlight the pattern, to highlight the figure, what you can do is you can give a contrast material, contrast color. You can give a contrast color thread, contrast color material, some fabric, just place it in the background. Then the figure will be highlighted well. Just to make you understand, I am doing it with a thicker thread for you to easily understand. Otherwise, you usually do with thinner thread. You can do with 20, ticket 20. T20 is a thinner thread. So the filet looks very elegant and it has a lacy effect. The figure is also visible, the figure is also very clear. The 9th row, the last 3 are open boxes. Ninth row, the last 3 are open boxes. So 2 chains, 1 treble in the next treble, again 2 chains, 1 treble in the next treble, again 2 chains, 1 treble in the next treble. Next row, 3 chain turn. Next row is going to be 10th row. 10th row is going to be first 4 are open boxes. 10th row is first 4 open boxes. So 2, 4 open boxes. Then again it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 filled boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 1 filled box, 2 filled boxes, 3, 4, 5, Anyway, let's check. We need 8 filled boxes. Sorry, 9. We need 9 filled boxes. For 9 filled boxes is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 filled boxes we have done. Eight, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine filled boxes. Then 1 open box, two filled boxes, and the last one is a open box. Next one is a the 11th row. 11th row is one open box, again one filled box, then it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open boxes, one, two, three, four, five, six. 6 open boxes, 6 filled boxes, two, three, four, five, six. The last 3 are open boxes. The last 3 are open boxes, so just 2 open boxes on top of the previous set of open boxes. Now next 12th row, first 2 are open boxes, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 closed boxes. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7, 7 closed boxes, and the rest are open boxes. So keep doing open boxes till the end. Now we are at the end of the 12th row. Now 13th row. Start with 3 chain, turn, 2 chain. We just have to do continuous open boxes. Then 4 closed boxes. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one open box, miss 2 and a treble in the next stitch. So one open box, again 3 closed boxes, one, 2, 3 closed boxes, and the last one is a open box. Next row 3 chain, turn. Now we are doing the 14th row. 14th row is the beginning. You have 3 open boxes, one, 2, 3, then you have 6 closed boxes, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the remaining all open boxes till the end of the row. We finished row 14. Now we are in row 15. Row 15, 3 chain, turn, again, nine open boxes in the beginning. So 3 chain, turn, again 2 chains, fifteenth row. This is almost the last row of the pattern. Next one more row will be only plain open boxes. So in this row we have 9 open boxes, then we have 4 closed boxes, filled boxes. One, two, three, four filled boxes, and the rest is only open boxes. Now we have come to the end of the last row. Now all the rows have been completed. Now as I said, on all 4 sides we have to do one box extra, that is on top we are going to do one row extra just to enhance the pattern. The pattern should be visible. So the last row is going to be only open boxes. Now we have come to the end of the last row, almost done. After the end of the pattern, we have done one more row of open boxes. Now to finish, just pull the thread long and through this loop just bring the ball thread through this loop and pull it tight and fasten off. Now whip through each stitch the loose end most important is the loose ends you have to whip through, and finally you can block. Blocking is you have to starch the crochet work, whatever you have done. If you have done with cotton thread, you just add starch the other end, also the beginning part, this piece also. You just whip through each stitch, so you will not know where you have started and where you have finished. The finishing should be very neat. it is enough 7 or 8 stitches. If you just whip through, then you can cut the remaining thread. Now you can see the shape of the chick. Once you block it, that is, you apply starch, you starch the pattern. You can see the figure easily. You can starch the pattern. Once you starch it, all the loose ends, the wrinkled edges will be straight. That too I have showed you with the thicker thread, very thicker thread. That is why it looks very big. But when you use the thinner thread, that is T20 thread, it will be very fine, and the picture also will be very prominent. It will look very clear. Now you can see this is a filet pattern done with 20 number thread, T20, thinner thread and finer thread, cotton thread. The same way, counting the squares, counting the boxes, these are all filled squares and these are all open squares. Likewise, you have to calculate and just blindly follow the pattern. You will get a wonderful result. You can apply this on cushion covers, you can apply it on curtains, you can apply it on sofa backs, notebook covers, textbook covers. Now we have made a Irish flower in Irish crochet. Now I will show you how to make a motif out of this flower. You can add another color or the same color and make it into a square or hexagon shape or whatever shape whatever shape you want. Now this type of a flower, it can be made in a thinner thread, so the flower will be small and very pretty. You can fix it on your dress or the bag or anywhere you can fix it. Now I will show you how to make a motif out of this flower. I have taken another color. It could be a contrast color or of the same shade. Now I will show you how to join the next color. Just make a slip knot. Join the thread behind. See, you have the Irish flower just backwards. You remember how we did the loops, one behind the other. After each petal, we made the loops just on the back side of the petals. The same way, we are going to make one more row of loops with the next color. So, just go into the DC of the previous row and pull the slip knot through. go into the DC of the previous row and pull the slip knot. See, you have to pull only the loop, through. See that the knot doesn't come. Only the loop has come, and just tighten the thread, tighten the slip knot, make a chain. When you make a chain, the new thread we have joined gets fixed well. Now we have fixed the thread. Now start making loops as we did before. Start making loops. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are not going to make petals, but we are only just going to convert it into a square. So just make 4 or 5 chains, make a DC in the DC of the previous row, same as we did the loop of the petals. Make a DC, again 5 chains, again DC, again 5 chains, DC in the DC of the previous row, Now we have come to the end. 5 chain DC, make a slip stitch in the beginning DC. Now you can see there are 8 loops just behind the petals. You can see 8 loops. We are going to convert it into a square. So for each side we are going to use 2 loops for each side, then we will get a square of 4 sides. Now go into the first loop, make a slip stitch. So you are going into the first loop. Start with, we are going to make a treble, so start with 3 chains. So just make trebles, enough number of trebles to fill the loop. Why am I removing the yarn like this? Because as we do, the ball thread doesn't freely come. If it doesn't come freely, then the stitches might become tight. So you have to just loosen the yarn like this, keep it loose enough and work. Then you will have a free flow of yarn as you work the stitches. Now I have made 8 trebles into the loop, into the first loop, including the 3 chain. See, 3 chain and then 7 trebles. So totally we have 8 trebles into the first loop. Now into the next loop we are going to do 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trebles, 2 chains, 4 trebles in the same space, same loop, second loop. 4 trebles, 2 chains, 4 trebles. We are giving this 2 chains to turn it into a corner. This 2 chain space becomes the corner for this motif. We are going to make it into a square. So this straight line and this 2 chain space becomes the corner of this square motif. Now in the next space, next loop, that would be the third loop, we are going to make 8 trebles, just like the first loop. So every alternate loop is going to be with 8 trebles, and the other alternate loops is going to be with 4 trebles, 2 chain, 4 trebles. Now this is 4 trebles, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trebles in this loop, and next loop will be 4 trebles, 4 trebles, 2 chains, and again 4 trebles. So this will form the next corner. This will form the next corner. Then next loop will be 8 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 trebles. Next will be the corner. So it will be 4 trebles, 2 chain, 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, 4 trebles, 2 chains, 4 trebles for the corner. And next will be another 8 trebles. 1, 2, come here a second. Mike. Next is the corner. So it is 4 trebles. 3, 4 trebles, 2 chains, 4 trebles. Now join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain. In the beginning we started with 3 chain. Go to the 3rd chain and join with a slip stitch. On the back side you can see a 4-sided figure, that is a square has been formed. You can see 8 trebles for the center, then 4 trebles, 2 chain, 4 trebles, again 8 trebles, 4 chain, 4 trebles, 2 chain, 4 trebles. A square has been formed. This square doesn't show from the front, so we make one more row of trebles just on top of the previous row. So start with 3 chains, then 1 treble in each, or you can even make a double treble. Start with 4 chain and make a double treble so that the length of the stitch will be longer and the square will look even more bigger. It will grow fast. The motif can be done very fast, easier, and it is faster. The size of the square becomes bigger. We are going to make one treble in each treble. In each stitch we are going to make one treble. Now we have the chain 2 space. In this chain 2 space we are going to make two trebles, two chains, two trebles in the chain 2 space. Again, see, a corner is made on top of the corner. Now again one treble, one treble in each of every treble, one treble in each and every treble till the end. So one treble in each treble till end. Now we have come to the chain 2 space. In this chain 2 space we have to do two trebles, in the chain 2 space we have to make two trebles, two chain, two trebles. Then one treble in each treble till the end of the row. Now we have come to the chain 2 space, 2 chain space. So into the 2 chain space we have to do 2 trebles, 2 chains, 2 trebles. Then 1 treble in each treble till the end of the row. Now we have come to the last stitch. Then in the 2 chain space, which is the corner of the previous row, we have to make 2 trebles, 2 chains, 2 trebles. Then 1 treble in each till the end of the row. We don't have to go to the end of the row because we have come to the starting point where we started the new row of trebles. So finish with the slip stitch in the 3rd chain. In the beginning we started with 3 chain, which was equivalent to the first treble. So join with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain. Now you can see the square is visible, the outer edge. You can make one more row the same way. Start with 3 chains, 1 treble in each treble till the end of the row. Then in the space you can make 2 trebles, 2 chains, 2 trebles, that will form the corner. The corner will turn, and again 1 treble in each treble till the end of the row, again the corner turning, and again continue on all sides. Now you can see the square motif is complete. If you want, you can make one more row and make the square bigger. You can make several such motifs and join them together, like I showed you how to join the motifs, either with a hook joined with the slip stitch, or join with the tapestry needle with whipping stitches, overcast stitches. This is how you convert a round shape into a square.